Have you ever noticed that the more you give, the less they care? The more you explain yourself, the more they misunderstand you. You pour your energy into proving your point, defending your boundaries, and trying to make them see your value. And what do you get in return? Disrespect, indifference, manipulation. Stop. Take a deep breath. You are playing a game that was designed for you to lose. The truth about human nature is dark, but it is incredibly simple. People do not respect what is freely given. They respect what is withheld. They respect power. And the ultimate form of power is not shouting the loudest. It is not winning the argument. The ultimate form of power is the absolute, terrifying vacuum of silence. Welcome to the Ego Blueprint. Today we are going to unlock a psychological weapon so effective that it will fundamentally change how people treat you. We are talking about the art of emotional detachment and the devastating power of ignoring people. By the end of this video, you will never react the same way again. Let us start with the core illusion of human interaction, the belief that communication solves everything. We are taught from a young age that if there is a problem, we need to talk it out. But manipulators, narcissists, and toxic individuals do not use communication to solve problems. They use communication to extract your energy. When someone insults you, ignores your boundaries, or plays mind games, they are throwing a hook into the water. They want a reaction. Your anger, your sadness, your frustration, even your desperate attempts to make peace, all of these are a currency. In the realm of dark psychology, this is called narcissistic supply. When you react, you are paying them. You are telling them that they have power over your emotional state. You are handing them the remote control to your mind. So what happens when you simply stop reacting? Imagine a fire burning brightly. A toxic person throws a log of disrespect onto your fire, expecting it to explode into a massive inferno of drama. But instead of catching fire, that log falls into an endless, dark ocean. Nothing happens. No spark, no explosion, just silence. This is the power of ignoring. When you withdraw your attention, you starve them. You break their psychological loop. It is deeply unsettling for someone who feeds on reactions to suddenly be met with a blank wall. It creates a state of cognitive dissonance in their mind. They expected you to break, but instead, you remained unbroken. Now, let us talk about the difference between the silent treatment and strategic ignorance. This is crucial. The silent treatment is an emotional reaction. It is a childish pout. It is done with the hope that the other person will notice you are ignoring them and come running back to apologize. The silent treatment is loud. Your body language screams that you are upset. Strategic ignorance, on the other hand, is a conscious removal of your presence. It is not about punishing the other person. It is about protecting your peace. It is the realization that their behavior does not deserve a front row seat in your mind. To master this, you must cultivate emotional detachment. Emotional detachment sounds cold, but it is actually the ultimate form of self-love. It means observing a situation without absorbing the emotions attached to it. When someone tries to belittle you, instead of feeling the sting of their words, you step back into your mind and observe them like a scientist studying a strange insect. You look at them and think, how fascinating. They are trying to provoke me because they feel insecure. The moment you detach, their words lose all meaning. They are just sound waves traveling through the air. They only have power if you choose to give them power. So how do you practically apply this in your daily life? How do you become the silent observer, the untouchable force? Here is your blueprint. First, master the 3-second rule. Whenever someone disrespects you or tries to pull you into unnecessary drama, do not respond immediately. Count to 3 in your head. 1, 2, 3. In those 3 seconds, look them dead in the eyes. Keep your facial muscles completely relaxed. Do not frown, do not smile. Show zero emotion. That 3-second pause feels like an eternity to the person who just spoke. It forces them to sit in the awkwardness of their own words. More often than not, they will start rambling to fill the silence, making themselves look foolish and exposing their true intentions. Second, give them the gift of your absence. If a conversation turns toxic, you do not need to announce your departure. You do not need to give a grand speech about how you are being mistreated. Simply say, "I have better things to do with my time," and leave. Your absence is a heavy burden for them to carry. It leaves them with unresolved tension. They wanted a fight, and you did not even give them an opponent. By walking away, you take all the power with you. Third, restrict their access to your life. The ego blueprint is about building a life so focused and driven that irrelevant people simply fade away. Stop checking their social media. Stop asking mutual friends about them. Treat them as if they have ceased to exist in your reality. People are obsessed with those they cannot figure out. When you go silent and focus entirely on your own growth, you become a mystery, and human beings are terrified of the unknown. Understand this. Your attention is the most valuable asset you own. Billion-dollar companies fight for your attention every single second. Why would you give it away for free to someone who does not respect you? When you learn to ignore people, you are not being weak. You are being terrifyingly strong. You are showing them that your mental space is a fortress, and they do not have the clearance to enter. Let them talk behind your back. Let them assume whatever they want to assume. The lion does not turn around when a dog barks. You have an empire to build. You have a mindset to forge. You have goals that require your absolute, undivided focus. The next time someone tries to pull you down to their level, remember who you are. Smile internally, turn your back, and let your silence deafen them. They will eventually destroy themselves, and you will not even have to lift a finger. This is the path of the untouchable. This is the way of the silent observer. If this message changed your perspective today, leave a comment below saying, "I am in control." Hit the like button to tell the algorithm you want more high-level psychological truths, and subscribe to the Ego Blueprint. We are building an army of minds that cannot be broken. Until next time, stay